I would say the best part of it was going out and like doing the practices, and then it was just more than just meeting up when we could on meet days like Tuesdays, which was the days that Black Cases would meet, and like going outside of normal school hours and like practicing, because to me that means it was real and we were putting a lot of effort into it to give off a really good performance, and we did. Shanna Wright, I'm a senior.
My name is Mr. Tesmond. I'm a U.S. History and English teacher here at Mattia Valley, and I'm also the sponsor for the Black Aces Club.
Yeah, I was in the UV choir, and then I was also in the a cappella performance.
So Black Aces is essentially our school's BSA, Black Student Alliance, just under a different name. The students that are currently in charge of the club right now are the ones that chose the name. It stands for Academics, Community, and Excellence, which is awesome. I think those are great things to stand for. The Black History Month Showcase has been around at Mattia for quite a while. I don't remember if it was here when I got here or not, so roughly a decade at least. And it obviously is a purposeful celebration of Black history and Black culture.
I think they should, because it'd be different for each school. Each school has their very own unique community of Black students or Black identifying students, mixed students, whatever it may be, whoever's part of their Black Student Alliance. And it doesn't even have to be drawn from the Black Student Alliance, but if it were, it would give them a chance to really show themselves off and show off whatever they view as Black excellence, or whatever they want to put in the spotlight during Black History Month as a Black student community. You know what I mean? It doesn't always, Black history isn't always about Malcolm X or MLK or Rosa Parks. I mean, there's a lot of excellence that goes overlooked just all in the name of showing off history, when a lot of this stuff that we show off was history too. The dances, the clothing, the singing, that's stuff that needs to be highlighted too, and I feel like it doesn't really get a chance to from the mouths of the students. It's always really usually faculty over stuff like that, and it doesn't really always need to be.
This that you saw was really just students taking charge. I just got out of their way and provided any sort of faculty type stuff like signing up for space and communicating with administrators that they needed, but really this was their show. They had a vision, they had a theme, they had to work on it, and they pulled it together, and I think it was really incredible what they were able to accomplish. And so in that sense, yes, I do think schools everywhere should be empowering students to express themselves, to organize, and to put on something like what we saw this week. I think that when you allow students to express themselves and tap into their creativity and what makes them great, it only betters our community. And so yeah, I think in both parts of that question really are things other schools should absolutely do.
Like,
initially it wasn't that hard. We sort of kind of knew that we wanted to do, and I'm speaking as like a we just because I'm friends with a lot of members on the board. I know that we wanted to have singing there. UV is always in the actual Black Aces Showcase because it's a gospel choir. So UV was that big group that sung the song, and it was our first like showing. We knew we wanted to have Madison play guitar, so that we knew what was gonna happen. We knew she was gonna do the national anthem, and we wanted her to also have her own song, so that was part of it. We knew we wanted to have modeling, so clothing and showing off models was always gonna be part of it. And then the other acts, which were sort of like our like really fun acts, like that was Layla tap dancing. Initially we were gonna have D9 show up, but there was conflict, so that couldn't happen. But there always is something that's really, really cool that's not usually there, that was last year. And that was gonna be the D9, but today, this year was Layla tap dancing. And there was just always, and again, like Michaela dancing and the dancers that we had. We kind of already knew like a sort of possibility, but it's just more so focusing on the genre of what's going on and then what the people want to do and for their actual section that makes it different for each year.
you.